first went into foster care at 11 months old. They would look at me like, that's weird. I was like, you're weird, don't judge me. Mommy Karen taught me so much. And when I was 6 years old, she passed away of cancer. Lessons that I learned from her was that it doesn't matter what you go through. It doesn't matter how much pain you incur. It doesn't matter what happens in your life. What matters is how you deal with it. They put me on these mind-altering psychotropic medications. They said, you'll never be able to function now or as an adult unless you take medications for the rest of your life. When I turned 18 years old, I came off all of the medications, and I've been living in recovery ever since. Been doing pretty good. If you had asked the people in my life when I was a kid if they believed that I would be traveling the world to share my story, they would have diagnosed you with mental health challenges and put you on medications. I had so much adversity going on. I was incredibly sad, and I was dealing with all types of depression. And I remember trying to commit suicide when I was 10 years old and being committed to a psychiatric hospital for a week. I had decided that no matter where they ended up sending me, I was going to kill myself, not because I wanted attention, not because it was for a cry for help, but because I was tired of the pain. I was tired of being molested for years. I was tired of being abused. I was tired of everyone I ever loved walking out of my life, leaving me. And for a long time, I walked around and I was very angry, and I allowed that anger to manifest inside me. And it was toxic to my relationships with other people. And I know that one day I want to have a family, and when I find that right one, I'll put a ring on it and make her pop out some little G babies. Have some little chillins running around, G juniors. But I never want to subject my children to what I had to incur throughout my childhood. And in order to do so, I really had to deal with what transpired in my earliest stages of development. Because what you don't repair, you repeat. And so it was necessary for me to deal with that trauma, to face it, to lift up my shirt and say, here are my scars. My mentor always used to tell me, don't be afraid to lift up your shirt and show your scars, because it lets people know that healing is possible. Healing is possible. I think our scars are beautiful because they show that we survived what was meant to destroy us. People change. People change. And I've been fortunate enough to be able to be around people who have helped me to cultivate myself into someone who believes that change is possible, that there is a brighter tomorrow, that the dawn of a new day is just on the horizon. And I just have to get through this last part, this last bump, this last level of adversity, just break through. And on the other side of that, that's where purpose lies, from pain to purpose, to be able to travel the world and turn my mess to a message. As the child who was that foster kid, who was that juvenile delinquent, who has those mental health challenges, I thank you for being for the child, because I am the child. Thank you.